Hey guys, it's Brett. I'm here with a post-burn review of Bath & Body Works Gingerbread Marshmallow. So I got this one on exchange. This was the very first 2020 holiday candle that I got. I had a candle exchange, so I went and did this one. They didn't have any other ones at the time that I wanted, but then when I went back for the buy two get two sale, they had other ones. But this was the very first one I got, and I started burning it as soon as I got it, even before I did the haul, because I wanted to hurry up and do it. I didn't want to do a haul on just one candle, so I waited till I got the other candles to do at least two other candles to do a haul, and then I just did the haul, as a matter of fact. But I burned this because I was really excited to try it out. So I like the packaging on this one. It's got that nice light blue packaging, baby blue, with a nice sparkly snowflakes all around. It's got their pretty snowflake lid on the top there. This one reads gingerbread spice, eggnog, spiced rum, vanilla frosting. So yeah, if you saw my haul, you saw that I said that this one is like definitely spice. It's definitely got the gingerbread spice, and it's definitely got just a little bit of a marshmallow. Not a lot, just a little bit. So but then I did say also that the spice in here was a little heavier on the cinnamon. I actually did compare it in my haul too. I'll compare it as well, burning, to gingerbread marshmallow, original gingerbread marshmallow. So the spiced gingerbread, sorry, gingerbread marshmallow, when I was burning it, it was similar to spiced gingerbread, but the marshmallow note was there a little bit. Not quite as much as it was on cold to me, but it was still there just a little bit, but it still wasn't super creamy at all. But it was the little subtleties of a marshmallow note in there. But the spices, I still didn't get no eggnog, no spiced rum or anything like that. I could get a little bit of vanilla frosting, kind of like I said, kind of like pumpkin cupcakes icing. The vanilla icing note is kind of similar to that in here. Yeah, all that frosting, that spicy frosting note, and all the gingerbread spices, heavy on the cinnamon and the spices. That's what I got with this one. At times, the very first burn, I thought, ooh, it's almost more spicy than spicy gingerbread. Yeah, really good. So then I decided to burn spiced gingerbread to see how it compared, and this one, for some reason, when I first burned this, it was really light. I'm like, spiced gingerbread for me is usually really strong. For some reason, this one from last year was like a lot lighter than it normally is, but it kind of did start kicking in the mid half though. But this one, I feel like this is a little heavier on the clove, and then this one is a little heavier on the cinnamon. Yeah, gingerbread marshmallow, a little more cinnamon heavy. Spiced gingerbread is a little more clove heavy. Yeah, that's the difference, I say. And then this one has just a little more, or just a tad bit of marshmallow. So the main difference to me, this one just has a slight bit of marshmallow and heavier on the cinnamon and the spices, and this one has no marshmallow and then it's heavier on the clove. Yeah, other than that, they are similar. But yeah, that's that cinnamon note I pick up more in here. It's a little more spicy or cinnamon than this one is, spiced gingerbread. But it's a nice scent. I do like it. It's because it's similar. I love spiced gingerbread, so it's similar. Just a little more heavier on the cinnamon, like I said. So burning. Burning was awful on this one. Terrible, terrible, terrible. It burned good on the first burn. Second burn, the third burn was fairly okay. But then in the mid-range, it got puny flames, puny wick syndrome. Yes, totally did. I cotton ball it. It got up. The flame shot up higher for a little while, but then they got puny again. Then the wax got very murky and dark and gross. You can see there all the soot and stuff in there. Yeah, it just got murky and gross. It's one of the candles. Sometimes their white wax does that. After the halfway point or so, it turns murky and gunky looking, and then the flames get puny. That totally happened with this one. Like I said, I cotton balled it, and then that didn't even help all that much sometimes. It would shoot up for a while, but then they get puny again. It's like, what's going on with this candle? It just was crapping out on me. Terrible. So these did have those thick mushroom-like wicks, and in my experience lately, those thick mushroom-like wicks get sooty and they crap out. I don't have as bad experience with the thinner wicks as I do those thicker rope-like wicks. So I don't care for those thicker rope-like wicks, but that's the one this one had, and it did crap out, and it got puny, and I'm probably just gonna, there's like this much left here, I'm probably just gonna sit it on my candle warmer or in my candle crock and try to finish this off. And then sometimes, even towards the end, like with those rope-like wicks, you'll just get, it gets sooty and then black smoke and just nasty. So yeah, the burn was not good at all on this. So the throw on the first burn was good. It was good. It was probably a nice medium throw. It was probably like 7 to 7.5. I smelled it easily all in my open concept area in here in the living room kitchen. It was really good. Like I said, all those good spice senses, a little heavier on the cinnamon, just a slight bit of marshmallow, really nice. But then the second burn, it got extremely lighter. Like, I was like, what happened? I could barely smell it. It was so much lighter on that second burn. I don't know what happened. I would get whiffs of it here and there, but nothing like the first burn. And then like the third burn, and then it started getting, you know, murky, and then the flames got puny, and then it just got considerably light, and then it just got lighter and lighter. I could smell it at times. You know, after I cotton balled it, it would start throwing a little bit better, and then I could smell it, but it just, I don't know, it just was, it's so much lighter than what spiced gingerbread is normally, except the first burn. The first burn was pretty comparative to spiced gingerbread on the throw, except for this candle. For some reason this candle was light. I don't know why, because it normally is. I remember, was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago, it had the spiced gingerbread with the frosted glass, and it had that little square picture with the little gingerbread man. Do you remember that one? That one was amazing. That one threw really, really good. This one was lighter at first, but it did start picking up at the halfway point, so hopefully there's hope for that still. But this one, good on the first burn, and the rest of it after that has been so much lighter compared to the first burn. Definitely not near as strong as gingerbread marshmallow normally is. So yeah, that was disappointing. So overall, I would recommend trying this, but based on my experience, I wouldn't get this again, only because I just didn't have a good experience with this. And maybe you would get one that would have a better burn, and then maybe the throw would be better in turn. I don't know, but just in my experience, if it was stayed like the first burn, it would have been fine, because the burn was good, the throw was good, and then after that, the throw got lighter and the burn got terrible. So it's just because it got lighter and then the burn got worse is why I didn't have a good experience with this candle. So I would recommend it, but purchase at your own risk. Beware of my experience. All candles are different, everybody's experiences are different, so it's just kind of up to you on if you want to take a chance on it or not. But my experience wasn't so good on this. I like the scent, just didn't throw well after the first burn, and then it burned terrible. All right, so thanks for watching my review of Gingerbread Marshmallow from Bath & Body Works, and I'll talk to y'all in our next video. Bye.